Hey everyone, Kat here with Perfect Distraction. I'm going to talk today about Revelation Online. It's a free-to-play MMORPG developed by NetEase. The game combines PvP and PvE in a Chinese fantasy game environment. Inspired by books of Chinese author Ji Ong Nan, I'm not sure if I said that right. Revelation Online has a large open-world game with unrestricted flight. Only dungeons, battlegrounds, and guild bases are instants. Players are free to navigate through the world with wings, mounts, or teleport system between cities. Much like Aeon, aerial combat becomes accessible later in the game and for further exploration into the world. Revelation Online retains some features of other MMOs, such as dungeons for solo players or a party of 5, which can be scaled in 5 different difficulties, raids which allow up to 20 players to party up in an instance or to take on one of several world bosses. There's plenty of quests and crafting along with social features such as guilds and a marriage system. PvP seems to be the game's focal point as there are several options for it. Even the storyline quests seem to rush you along so you can participate in PvP as you quickly level through simply watching reading pages of dialogue and several cutscenes. The open world of Revelation Online gives a large environment for PvP to occur in many parts of the game. There are castle sieges that include some PvE elements, along with strict arena grounds where you are pitted solely against other players. The game scales the Slaughterfest up further with instant battlegrounds and guild battles for massive amounts of player-on-player action. As of right now, the game offers 6 classes without a gender lock, but let me be specific. There is still a gender limitation, if you will. Certain classes require characters to be of a certain physique, of which there is 3 for both male and female characters. The classes follow the similar trinity of tank, DPS, and healer. But what makes this game enjoyable is the fast-paced combat. With 3 different control options, you can really get into action regardless of your preference. I found the game to have similar features as that of Aeon, with the ability to fly, aerial combat, and mentoring lower level players. The game visuals are stunning. The character models, the beautiful scenery, and the skill animations all seem to breathe life into the game. I want to talk a bit about my actual gameplay experience though. I really enjoyed all the choices for the character creation. There were so many choices I had a hard time deciding. I spent an hour, I think, on trying to create my character, but that was just because I couldn't make up my mind. Moving along, the game was very story driven. I was very excited and hopeful. I saw lots of players in the game on my server, and they had 2 servers that were full, so still looking very hopeful. Well, after about an hour I realized we never seemed to get a moment to stop though, and there is something I have never really seen before, and that's story mode. If you're partied up with a friend, they don't join you in story mode. It's just you and the NPC by yourself. Our first dungeon we came to was the big test. Would anyone join our party to do this dungeon in this game? Well, yes they did, in fact, and one was a higher level player, and that's when I see she starts mentoring us. If you have played Aeon, you'll be very familiar with this system, as higher levels will come to help the lower characters because they usually have daily mentoring quests. We leveled very quickly so far in this game. 2 days of playing, and Vess and I are level 30. I enjoyed the game, and I do wish it wasn't quite so fast-paced. I did feel like I was rushed by the story. Everything was so urgent, which was nice, but a little heavy. I chose the classic controls because that's what I'm most familiar with for my gameplay, and I have to say another thing I really liked was the visuals on the skill. They were amazing. All in all, I had a great time and looking forward to playing some more. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you would like to help us bring more game reviews and first impressions, visit our Patreon page in the link below. Thanks for watching. I'm Kat with Perfect Distraction. Check back weekly for new videos.